Hello, everyone. Welcome to TD Board Gamers. My name is Dave,
And I'm Dirk.
and today we're going to look at the She-Hulk hero. Um,
I
she
object.
okay. She is the fourth hero that we reviewed in the original base game box. So, and yeah, we got a promo here from a content creator at Con of Heroes, so that's pretty cool. Let's take a look at what She-Hulk can do.
All right. So whenever she is in alter ego form, she is Jennifer Walters. She has a hand size of 6. She has 15 hit points. She is an attorney gamma. And her interrupt is the I object. I had way too much fun with that one. But whenever you thwart, or whatever thwart would be placed on a scheme, you can prevent one of that threat, limit once per round. I
Yep.
really wish it did more than one, but it was still always fun to say that.
Yep. And too bad team building exercise doesn't work in alter ego, so you can't, so that you could use it with all your attorney cards.
Yeah. All what? One of them?
There,
I think, isn't there one?
I don't think so. Um,
Oh, no, it's not.
all right, then
It's
we
a
got
skill.
She-Hulk. She's got a hand size of 4, but she does have 15 hit points. 132. She's got Do You Even Lift? As a response, after you change to this form, deal 2 damage to an enemy.
All right. And then we've got her signature ally here is Hellcat. So Hellcat is a 3-cost ally. She is an Avenger. She thwarts for 2, attacks for 1, has 3 hit points. But you can, as an action, return Hellcat to your hand. So she's actually great. You can use her to thwart, and then turn around and use her the second turn. And then before she goes away, then you can, so she'll have 2 damage on her. Then you bring her back to your hand and cast her again. So
Yeah.
she's really fun to do that with. But if you've got the resources, but if not, you can, anytime you can use her, you can like taunt or something and get a villain to attack during your turn, and then you can bring her back if she survives that. Different things you can do with that. But
Yeah, it's nice thing you don't need a first aid for her if you can do it right.
yep.
Okay. Then she's got Gamma Slam here. So she does have 15 hit points. And it's a 4-cost event, attack superpower, hero action, deal X damage to an enemy to a maximum of 15. And X is the amount of damage you have sustained. So you can only do 15, and she does have 15 health. So if you have a way to increase her hit points, like an endurance or something, you'll still have some hit points when you turn around and do this Gamma Slam for 15 points of damage. So that's pretty cool.
Yep. All right, then we've got 2 copies of the Ground Stomp here. So this is a 2-cost superpower event. As a hero action, you deal 1 damage to each enemy. So it's area of effect attack. And you notice it does not actually say attack, so you do not get retaliate on that.
And it doesn't say choose a player.
That's correct.
So you play against Ultron and
She'll wipe out the board.
You're playing aggression, make sure you have your Hall of Heroes and take out all those drone minions.
Yeah.
All right. This is Dirk calls this card I object, but it's actually legal practice.
Yeah, I object her ability. I don't care. I object as much as I can.
It's a cost 0. You have 2 copies. It's a skill thwart, alter ego action thwart. Choose and discard up to 5 cards from your hand. Remove 1 threat from a scheme for each card discarded this way.
Yeah, and I actually was thinking this was one that I actually thought this was attorney keyworded, but it's not.
Right. And it's remove 1 threat from a scheme for each card. So you can spread this out on multiple.
Yeah, and I like the fact that it is a thwart skill that you can use in alter ego action.
Okay.
Then we've got 3 copies of the 1-2 punch. This is a 1-cost event. As a response, after you make a basic attack, you can ready She-Hulk. So yeah, she does like to make basic attacks. You kind of see that a little bit, but then that's our way to help her get readied after making one.
Okay, now this is a really fun card for her. Split personality. It costs 3. Change your form, then draw up to your printed hand size. So in a hero, she's got a hand size 4, but in alter ego, she's got a hand size 6. So this is kind of nice. It might take your full hand to play split personality when you're a hero, but then you flip to alter ego, you get to draw 6 cards, and that doesn't count towards your 1 flip per turn.
So you turn around and flip back.
Then you turn around, flip the hero, and you have now a hand size. You have 6 cards in your hand to deal with stuff.
Oh yeah, that's a fun one. All right, then we've got the Superhuman Law Division. So this is a 1-cost support location. As an alter ego action, you can exhaust Superhuman Law Division and spend a mental resource to remove 2 threat from a scheme.
Okay. Then we got 2 copies of Focus Rage. It's a 3-cost upgrade. Exhaust Focus Rage and take 1 damage to draw 1 card. So again, for Gamma Slam, you want to take damage. So this is a good way to do that.
All right, then you've got what 2 copies of Superhuman Strength, so it's a 2-cost superpower upgrade. She gets +2 attack, and as a force response, after she attacks, you discard this and stun the attacked enemy.
Okay, so you do have to kind of play around this because it is a forced response, and so if you play an attack event, you're going to lose that card.
Yeah, but the great thing about it is it doesn't say that it does not require you to actually damage that enemy. So if they've got some kind of shield or something, as long as they're being the one attacked, you can stun them with that.
Yeah. Unless they're stalwart, of course. But
True.
All right, then her obligation is legal work. Give the Jennifer Walters player. You may flip to alter ego form and then choose. You could exhaust it. Exhaust Jennifer Walters to remove this from the game, or give the main scheme 1 acceleration token and discard this obligation. So this is kind of a really annoying one that you really want to not be exhausted until this is removed from the game, because that affects the entire team for the
rest of the game.
The rest of the game, yeah.
All right, then we've got her nemesis here is Titania. Titania is an elite brute. She's got 6 hit points. She schemes for 1. She attacks for X, and X is equal to her remaining hit points. So when she starts out, she's attacking for 6.
Yeah.
So you want to take her out very quickly when she comes out.
All right.
She hits hard.
Her side scheme, and Nemesis side scheme is personal challenge. When revealed, you're going to place an additional 1 per threat per player. So this is the hinder.
Crisis
comes in with 3. Yeah.
Crisis.
And it's a bang.
It's a bang, yeah. All right. Then we've got genetically enhanced. So this is an attachment. You attach it to the minion with the highest printed hit points, which at least whenever this came out, I do think Titania was guaranteed. Now there are some that are actually larger. But if there are no minions in play, this card gains Surge, and the attached minion gets +3 hit points.
Right. Yeah. So if you're playing up against one of those Thunderbolt.
Yeah, they're getting it instead. But
all right. Then we got Titania's Fury. We got 2 copies. It's the Treachery. When revealed, Titania attacks your hero. If Titania did not attack, heal all damage from Titania, and this card gains Surge. So yeah, this could be bad timing if you're an alter ego, and now Titania gets a free heal. So she's back to attacking at 6 again, and it gets Surge. And then if it's a boost, give the villain an additional boost card for the activation. All right. So She-Hulk is an Avenger. So see our Avenger video for cards that are good for any Avenger. And yeah, so those are some cards. So we didn't pull, we got a couple that may have been in that video, but for the most part, these are just cards we think are good for her. Now she likes to use
her basic
because she's got a basic attack of 3. So being able to ready your hero is what kind of the theme for most of these cards are.
So the first one we've got here is Spoiling for a Fight. It's a 0-cost event. You can discard cards to the top of the encounter deck until you discard a minion. Put that minion into play, engage with you, and then ready your hero.
All right. Then we got Surprise Move. It's a 1-cost event. When you make a basic attack against an enemy with an upgrade attached, you get +2 attack for the attack. And if the attack defeats that enemy, ready your hero. So with this, you would have to kind of do a little bit of prepping. We didn't pull any upgrades for minions, but you would want to have some of those in your deck,
or be playing with another player who puts them on there, like Cyclops.
Yeah,
Cyclops
team up with Cyclops would be good. Okay.
Okay. Next one here we've got is Battle Fury. So this is a 1-cost upgrade. You can play it under any player's control, max 1 per player. But after your hero attacks and defeats a minion, you can deal 1 damage to your hero and discard this to ready your hero.
Okay, a couple cards that we didn't pull that would be good is Combat Training, because that gives her another +1 attack. And then there's that, what is it? Aggressive Conditioning.
Aggressive Conditioning.
That's coming in Tigra. So that gives you another +1 attack, 3 hit points. So we'll pop those on the screen. So that would give her a basic attack of 5.
Yes.
All right. Then for Justice, we have one card.
Third, so this is a one cost upgrade. You play it under any player's control, max one per player. But after you thwart and remove the last threat from a scheme, you discard Justice Serve to ready your hero. Now, unfortunately, you do only have a base thwart of one. So more than likely, you're probably doing this with events or some other, or allies or something.
Yeah.
But then you want to get that last one off of there.
Yeah, because her normal kit, her thwarting with her cards is an alter ego.
Yeah.
But, the Justice, if you're playing Justice, you're going to have Justice events, that anybody can have. All right, now we're moving to leadership. So we got Hugin and Munin, 2-cost ally, 1 thwart, 1 attack, 2 hit points, Ariel, Asgard, Bird, which is the important part. After Hugin and Munin enter play, you search the top 10 cards of the encounter deck for a minion and put it into play, engage with you. Ready 1 character you control for each icon, star, and triangle in the minion's boost area. So you can ready yourself, and hey, if there's enough boost icons, then you get around and ready some of your allies.
Yeah, and I do think the majority of the minions in the game have at least one, so you're going to be able to ready yourself if nothing else.
I mean, in any case, it might have a star ability.
Yeah.
But yeah.
All right, next we've got You Got This. So this is a one-cost event, but as a hero response, after you exhaust your hero to make a basic thwart or attack, you can discard an ally you control, add that ally's matching power to your hero's power for this use to ready your hero. So now this is a way you can actually get a little bit of thwart on She-Hulk. If you're using Hellcat here, you can actually be thwarting for 3 in this case, but then you get to ready afterwards.
All right, then we got Avengers Assemble. It's a cost 4, max 1 per round. Ready each Avenger character you control, including She-Hulk, until the end of the phase. Each Avenger character in play gets +1 thwart, +1 attack.
Okay. Next, we have Clarity of Purpose. So this is a one-cost upgrade. You can attach it to a friendly character, max 1 per character. But you can exhaust this card to deal 1 damage to the attached character to generate a wild resource. Now, this has a couple of things that it works really good. I mean, first of all, while you've got that 4 hand size, so this makes it a little bit easier to play some of the cards that you've got out because you've got a resource on a stick. But you also get that point of damage so that you can do your Gamma Slam and effectively do a little bit more damage from it.
Okay, so she likes to use her basic ability, especially like the attack.
Yeah.
And so I thought of a couple of cards here. So we got Morale Boost. It costs 1. Choose a hero until the end of the round. That hero gets +1 thwart, +1 attack, and +1 defense.
And then Moxie is a 0-cost event. After you change form, your hero gets +1 thwart, +1 attack, and +1 defense until the end of the round. So this is great if you're doing
the Justice thwart. You're thwarting.
No, it was the split personality. This is great if you got the split personality.
Split personality, or you started an alter ego and you thwarted, and now you're flipping the hero. Because you're going to flip down a little bit with her, especially to get the bigger hand size too.
Yes.
And then you could thwart while you're down. All right, now we go to protection.
So the first one we've got here is Desperate Defense. So this is a one-cost defense event, but as a hero interrupt, after your hero defends against an attack, and it gets +2 for that attack, and if you take no damage, then you get to ready your hero. And since she's got a natural 2 defense, this puts her up to 4. You can add things like an armor vest to make her go higher from there. Okay. So yep, it's another way to ready though.
So another good card. So she has a basic attack of 3. So this is a good card for her. Leading Blow. It costs 0. When your hero makes a basic attack, discard the top card of the encounter deck. Reduce your hero's attack for this attack by the number of printed boost on that card. And if this attack still deals damage, ready your hero. Now, the nice thing is if you team up with Falcon, and you've got, you got like one of those 0-cost ones up on top, 0 boosts, because he doesn't want, I mean, you're doing it during your turn. He doesn't want that card on top. So it's like, hey, I'll do it before you play one of your Falcon cards. Yeah,
you take advantage of
advantage of the zeros, and you want the higher boost. So.
Yeah. All right, then you've got What Doesn't Kill Me. So this is a 2-cost event. It requires strength to play this one, but you can heal 2 damage from your hero and ready.
Okay. Then we got Anticipation. It's a 1-cost preparation. Max one per player. When you engage a minion, discard this card to ready your hero.
We've got Indomitable, so this is a 1-cost upgrade. After your hero defends, discard this and ready your hero.
Okay. Then we got Ready for a Fight. It's a 1-cost upgrade. It requires a strength. When an enemy would scheme, discard Ready for a Fight. Change to hero form. That enemy attacks you instead. So this is really good. Like, if you have it in your hand on one turn, you flip to Alter Ego because you get the hand size 6 instead of hand size 4. So, all right, then we have one pool card.
The one pool card is Dave's favorite pool card, I think. It is a 2-cost upgrade. Do it?
I said one of them.
Yeah, it's a 2-cost upgrade, but you can spend a strength resource and exhaust this card to ready your hero. So you don't have to actually get rid of this one. So it is his upgraded version of Tenacity.
All right, and then for basic, we got Earth's Mightiest Heroes. Look out, Luke. He's going to whack you with the shield. I always think Captain America is going to smack the back of Luke Cage's head with the shield.
It actually looks like he is, to be honest.
Yeah. Hero action, exhaust an Avenger character you control. Ready another Avenger character you control.
Then we've got Face the Past. So this is a 0-cost event, maximum per deck. But you can search the encounter deck and discard pile for your set-aside nemesis and reveal it to ready your hero and draw 3 cards. You cannot attack the villain this phase, and then this card is removed from the game after that.
Now, Titania is pretty rough. So this,
yes.
but
yeah. So I mean, I would definitely consider, when I play this, if to make sure that you've got an answer for it. But yeah, but it is a pretty good card.
If only you would have that caution with one way or another.
Yeah. No.
All right. Then we got Limitless Stamina. It's a 1-cost event. It's a superpower. Play only if your identity has at least 14 hit points. You have 15. Hero action, ready your hero.
All right, we've got the Quinn Carrier. So now she does require a lot of different colors. Several of the cards we showed here require strength. We know that her what is it? The Superhuman Law Division requires mental. So this is a great one for her. It's a 3-cost support. Play it only if you have the Avenger trait, which you do, but you can exhaust this to generate a resource. And the best thing about it is to generate a wild resource. And the best thing is it is a resource action, and it is not a hero action, not alter ego, so it can be played with any. So you can actually play this when you're an alter ego to actually do this Superhuman Law Division.
Yeah. Now, the only problem is you have a hand size of 4 with your Avenger, so you may want to put an honorary Avenger on yourself so that you'll have a hand size 6 when you get the Queen Carrier.
Yeah.
All right. She does have quite a few superpowers, so we got Def Focus here. It's a 1-cost upgrade. Exhaust Def Focus, reduce the resource cost of the next superhero card you play by 1. And it also helps offset your small hand size.
Yes. Then we've got Ready to Rumble. So this is a 1-cost upgrade. Played on any player's control, max 1 per player. But after you change form, discard this card and ready your hero. And like we said earlier, she does change form actually quite often. So it's a good card for her there.
And you also got the, so when you flip, you got the added bonus of doing 2 points of damage to someone too.
Yes.
So that's nice. All right. Then again, she's got at least 14 hit points. So
Printed.
Yeah, so 15 she has actually. So Unshakable, 1-cost upgrade, condition, superpower, play only if your identity has at least 14 hit points. Your identity gains steady.
Yeah, so it makes it that much harder to stun or confuse you. And then the last one we've got here is Tenacity. So this is a 2-cost upgrade, and you can spend a strength resource, discard your hero, or discard this card, and ready your hero. You don't discard your hero. All right,
bring She-Hulk back. All right, so yeah, so She-Hulk's pretty fun. It has now that we're in like wave 1, it has been a long time since I played a lot of these heroes, but kind of my interest in playing She-Hulk again is kind of sparked, when they announced the Synthesoid Shakedown, which is the expansion for Civil War. So we saw our videos on those, or if you looked at the article, you'll notice that a lot of the art for the She-Hulk leader is the same art and names as the She-Hulk hero. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's not going to be confusing at all.
Sure. Okay. Well, anyways, so this was the 4th hero from the base game box. So thank you for watching, everyone. please like and subscribe.
And if you want to see more content by us, go ahead and hit that notification bell down there, and you will get alerts whenever we post new videos. All right, see ya.